Hello, respected viewers. I'm your host, Fatmata Bayo. If you are watching us for the first time, it is Educational Talent Show, the one and only TV program that brings you the most awesome, talented Gambians from all genes of literature. This program comes to you on Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint, on every Sunday, 4 p.m. onwards. Today with me is our own very genuine man who is doing so much well, not only in the Gambia, but beyond. Before we delve more into the program, we're going to know who he is. I'm pretty much sure a quite number of you watching already knew him, but we still give it a shot for newborn babies. Hi, Musa. How are you doing?
I'm good, yourself?
I'm fine. Welcome home.
Thank you so much.
So tell us about you.
Well, my name is Musa Darboe Junior. I'm a Gambian, so I was born and brought up in Burfoot, Burfoot, no longer a village but a town now, because we have a road.
Okay.
So Burfoot is no longer a village, so it's a town. So I'm from Burfoot, so basically, and I'm an actor, a movie producer, and of course I write scripts as well. So that's it about me.
Amazing. Since you recently came from Nigeria, what are you doing right now? Because we know that some people, if they come here, it's all about fun because you're supposed to be resting because you from work. So what are you doing right now?
So last year, from January to December, I've been working both day and night in Nigeria. So I hardly have time for myself and for my family. And I could vividly recall my mom calling me, telling me that if I lose a mom, that I can go and find a new mom. Yeah, because I barely talk to them because I was so busy, with different movies up and down. So to show you how busy I am, so coming to Gambia, I came here to to rest my head and have time with family. But before coming, the last few months, from November to December, it was very busy because I usually have a lot of Gambians, texting me, I want to be an actor, I want to do this, I want to do this. So I sat down, I said, why not, I conduct an acting classes, for these people, give them a platform to showcase their talent. So basically when I came, I landed 29th December last month. So when I came from 29th, 31st, work starts for me till today.
Wow.
So I was doing acting classes with them, teaching them about acting, continuity, production managing, and so many things, regarding filmmaking. That's what I've been doing, and I'm going to shoot 3 films before I go finally.
Amazing. How did you realize acting was your passion?
I've actually realized acting to be my passion when I got to junior school. But back in primary school, I was very much active in drama, and I could vividly recall that I was the drama president in primary school. But it was not something that I actually thought of doing when I graduated, although it's something that I wanted to do, but not that serious like that. But the thing became serious when I was in junior school. The thing became more serious that I actually want to do this thing. It's a passion for me. Let me pursue this career. So when I was already in junior school, I already knew what I wanted to do when I finished high school.
Sure.
So yeah.
I've realized Janjolof was your first movie you acted. I've always known that Janjolof was a book written by Mr. Musa Darboe, but I never knew it was also acted as a movie. It was until I watched one of your interviews you had with Ken Fato. How did you become a part of that movie?
Well, I became part of Janjolof through my director, Bakari Sonko. All thanks to him. Without him, I wouldn't have been sitting here by now. Although it was only one film that he gave me, but forever grateful to him. I've acted one scene in Janjolof, but I'll forever be grateful to Bakari, for the support. He has been supportive, advising me. So we met at Ebon Jantiada. So he liked me as a person. So he saw the passion in me. So he told me that, okay, I'll be traveling to Nigeria for, was it yearly fellowship, something like that. Or immediately I come, I want to do this film and I want you to be part of it. So that was my first film. That was how Janjolof came about. I'll tell you a story.
Okay.
During this my holiday, I think a week ago, me personally, I went to Spice Hub. You know Spice Hub, right? You know, king of Jollof. You know, there's a man who won Jollof competition in Africa.
Okay, yeah, yes.
And it's a Gambian.
Yes.
So he invited me to come to his restaurant in Gambia. I went there. My brother Sabali came. He recognized me.
Wow.
So we greeted. So he was like, "You are doing good. I'm seeing your work stuff like that." And I told him, "I'm doing good, fine. But do you know that my first movie was sponsored by you, and it's your first film?"
Amazing.
He was like, "Thank you, Jollof." I said, "Yeah."
He never knew.
They never knew.
Wow.
So yeah.
So usually our first thing, because you said you've always realized that acting was something you really wanted to do. Janjolof was your first movie. Sometimes our first movies or anything first for us to pursue, it determines, our first time determines if we will continue on that or not. Do you think Janjolof was the actual movie that pushed you forward to continue exploring your careers in acting?
Yeah, I would say 100%. Because before Jangi Jollof, I was texting directors, movie producers in Gambia, put me in a film, put me in a film. I'm an actor, I'm an actor. 99.99%, apart from Bakari Sonko, all of them will read my message and snap me. So when Bakari gave me that opportunity, even though it's one scene, but I grabbed the opportunity and the thing motivated me, to do more. So life after Jangi Jollof actually motivated me, to go to the next level. So life after Jangi Jollof, was a big, big, big motivation for me, to pursue my continue.
Great. I've also learned that you wrote an autobiography about yourself and you also produced it as a movie. I think that's amazing because a lot of time, even to write stories about yourself is very difficult because you have people judging you here and there. For you to not only write it but also produce it as a movie is a very brave step. How did that come about?
So this actually occurred when I was going to high school. So me and this particular girl, we were in a relationship. So I was actually doing a lot for her. Sometimes I will even sell for her. So imagine this 21st century, a boy like me carrying a plate of akara on my head, with a girl, selling for her because of relationship. I was actually there for her. My family was there for her. They usually eat at my place. That's at my house. So almost everybody knows about our relationship. So I wasn't strong financially. I had nothing, but the little I have, I was supporting them because at least I was way more better than her. So I was actually doing everything for her. And at the end of the day, it's actually, disappointed me. So I actually, thought about writing a particular story. So I wrote the story. So yeah.
Amazing. Was that featured in maybe our television? Because did you produce it out? Maybe it's on YouTube or QTV. We have so many television houses here.
Yeah.
Yes, GRTS, QTV, you name them.
Yeah. So after writing
Even
that,
Fine TV
Fine
here.
TV, yes. After writing that story, and I produced it as a film titled Unfaithful Girl.
Okay.
In fact, it was that Unfaithful Girl, that took me to Nollywood. But before knowing Fine TV, no television station in the Gambia actually featured that. No television station. In fact, I was there. I was pushing, them. Put this film up. Add the film, but none of them actually had.
I've seen adverts on Faithful Girl, but then I never saw it again. I think Gambians, we really have to promote people like him. He's doing so much well. We didn't watch the Unfaithful Girl, but the advert alone tells us it's a very interesting movie. Yes. How many how many movies have you produced so far?
In the Gambia.
Both in the Gambia and Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's quite many. You can't even count.
It's not that much.
You see why I said he's talented? I think it's many actually.
It's not that much, but when I came to the Gambian movie industry, I was 2019. I think I produced about maybe 6 films.
Okay.
Yeah, before I depart.
That's massive.
Yeah. So many producers that were there before me couldn't do that. Couldn't achieve that
Obviously.
number. Yeah.
Obviously. I've also learned that you are the one who wrote Janjolof and you no, sorry, Jungo.
Don't follow. Yeah.
Jungo. How tell us about Jungo.
So basically, me and my elder brother, we were sitting down one day. So in my neighborhood, there's this girl who's a cripple. Yeah. So the way they actually treat her is very terrible. So I told my cousin brother, I say, why not we write this story? Then I will produce it as a film. He said, okay. He said I will write the synopsis because I cannot write film. I told him just write the synopsis. So he wrote the synopsis. Then I wrote the script. So shout out to the spectator, my cousin brother, Musa Darboe. He's also a writer and a nurse. So he wrote the synopsis. So I wrote the script.
Amazing. I think you are really talented. Musa does not only act, he writes and he produces. That is awesome. How did you get to Nollywood? You know, I always tell myself why did Musa go to Nollywood? Why not Gambia? We need people like you. But I'm pretty much sure something happened. That's why you moved from the Gambia to Nigeria. How did that happen? What happened that made you go to Nollywood to pursue your career?
Okay. So there's this particular day. It was in Ramadan. So there's this particular producer in Nollywood who sent me a message via my LinkedIn. So we were talking. So he told me that he saw my profile that I'm a Gambian and I'm an actor. I said yes. So he told me that he watched a particular film in Gambia. That he's very interested. He loved the film. You know, in as much as the film is not that, or it's not up to that standard, but the story, the acting, everything is actually
great.
top notch. So he loved the film, and he said he loved the protagonist of the film. That was myself. So he said, he said he's a producer in Nollywood, so he wanted to bring the person in Nollywood. I said, which film is that? So he told me Unfaithful Girl. Ah. So I was reading that message on Faithful Girl, but in this country, I was the only one who wrote Unfaithful Girl as a movie. I told him, "Do you have the link of the film?" He said yes. I told him to send it to me. So when he sent me the link, I clicked the link. The link actually took me to my YouTube channel.
Wow.
So that's my film. I said, "This is my film." He said no. He doubted. So I told him, "Okay, this is my number. Take my number. Call me on WhatsApp on a video call. If actually, you watch the film, then you will know that you are talking to me. I wrote the film, I produced it, and I acted as a protagonist." He said, okay. He said, in his free time, he will do so. So, weeks later, it actually occurred. He called on a video call when I was at the bank turntable. When he called me on a video call, it was him. I knew it was him. He knew it was me as well. So that's how my journey to Nollywood started. He said, we didn't want to waste more time. He asked how much I got paid, in Gambia. I know fully well that we don't get paid for movies.
Okay.
So I told him, anything you have, give me. He said, no, they don't do that. Let me tell you my price. Then if you can pay, you pay. If you can't, we bargain. So I told him, okay, give me this particular money. He said, how do I pay? Through your account or Western? I said, no, send through Western Union. So he sent through Western Union. The money is there. I went to the bank. I went to the bureau. The money is there. So they paid for flight ticket. I went to Nigeria.
You mentioned Gambians don't pay for their actors and actresses. How is that possible? Because I know that the producers, if someone acts a movie for you, you don't keep it on you. You probably share it on YouTube, and likes give people money on YouTube or subscribers. So do you think it's right you have someone acting for you? You don't pay that individual.
Well,
how is that even possible? Because you, as a producer, you are having something.
Yes, that's true. Before I left the Gambia, actors don't get paid, except maybe those who already make the face that people recognize them. Even they themselves, they hardly get paid more than $1,000.
1,000 what?
I'm telling you, they hardly collect 1,000. So that's why they need a job to sustain themselves and their family. So people like us, Moka Kodo for here, we don't even see money.
And 1,000 man from Kodo.
Oh, it's
I can
nothing.
stress or Mumbai.
I'm telling you. So you use your own transport, go to location, do everything on your own. So that's it. So people don't know YouTube at that time.
Okay.
As of 2019, people don't even know what is YouTube. They know what is YouTube. They only go there to watch films or to watch music video. They are out. Whether YouTube pays or not, they don't know. TikTok, I'm not saying TikTok wasn't out by then, but nobody's on TikTok.
Oh, it means I can't think of them because at the I'm not knowledge so maybe if I go do so you people are left out doing career, you just want to pursue your career. So you just follow them.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. So the moment you receive call from this individual who invited you over to Nigeria, do you do any background checking? Because in as much as you wanted so much to be in Nigeria, we've seen instances where people call you and tell you, come follow me to a particular country. I will do this for you. But upon arrival, you realize that it is the opposite of what they tell you. So don't you feel any guilt about, let me do a background check and maybe I'm not even going there to act in the first place? Or you just pack your stuff and head to Nigeria?
Okay. So Nollywood is the second biggest industry in the whole wide world after Hollywood. They are ranked second. So it is everybody's dream to be in Nollywood. Not just Gambians, but everybody's dream. Their film is watched worldwide. So when I received that call, I do not even want to tell my people because they will discourage me. So they are ex.
Yes.
They are their ex. Everybody was going to discourage me. I knew. So I said, whether they discourage me or not, I will go. What I see, let me face it on my own. So I would have make a background finding, but immediately I saw that face. I've been seeing his face online, so there was no need to go and do a background, check. So, once I've decided that I wanted to go, maybe a few days before I go, probably 72 hours before I want to go, I told them that I wanted to go to Nigeria. Nigeria, me angry, come on, get Nigeria.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So almost all boys see why Jamalo for the internet is safe sometimes in your community picture, any musical communicate can it's possible it's not even that person you're communicating with. Yes. So but I know that it's your determination, your hard work. You can just listen to any negative thoughts, you just have to make it, and we are so proud of you. Why do you think Nigerian movies are more successful than our Gambian movies?
That question is as simple as ABC, because Nigerians are ready. For us, we are not ready.
Okay.
Yeah. When I say ready, people are supporting them massively. When they put their content online, they are hitting millions. When we are actually struggling to have 1,000, they will leave our films. They'll be watching Nigerian films. You understand? I'm in Nigeria, but I will say this thing. The Gambians will leave our film. They'll be watching Nigerian films. They'll be watching Senegalese film.
Sure.
We have the same talent that they have. But because of the support that they have, they've already reached there. We couldn't. You understand? And they produce quality content. I believe when we also have the support, when we have the right equipment, we can also produce quality content as well. So, in filmmaking here, people are not ready. When I say they are not ready, actors are not ready, producers are not ready, everybody is not ready. Most especially these actors. You say, okay, I want to be an actor, this is my dream, is my dream. Okay, you have to be at the rehearsal ground by 3 o'clock, you come by 6 or by 5. Are you ready?
No.
You are not. So in Nigeria, if you tell people that if you tell artists that they are supposed to be at the location by 3 p.m. by 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 a.m., they're already there by 5.
Amazing.
Yeah, 5, 6, 7, they're already there, but it will never meet them there.
Yes, I think that's very true. We lack control of time at all. Usually, even if you go to gatherings, you hear people say it's Gambian time.
Gambian time.
If they say 5, and I'm always like, what is Gambia time?
There's
Time
no
is time.
time is time. There's no Gambian time. You know.
Yes, time is time. We have to respect that. If you want to work hard and achieve as much as he's achieving, you have to respect time and work harder, like him. Moving forward, do you think our movie industry is at least succeeding, is moving forward at all compared to previous years?
Yeah, I think it's moving. They are trying. This new generation, they are trying, and the old generation, they've done their best. They've given of joy, you know. But the movie industry, you know, I think it's going forward a bit, you know, because people like Hassan Conte and the others, they are trying, to shoot films as much as possible. They're trying to be consistent. They're trying to push, you know. So yeah, people like them, they are trying. So movie industry, you know, when you have maybe 10 of them, movie industry actually, you know, will it might not, you know, reach the level, but at least they'll be a bit successful. They'll be doing good for themselves.
If whenever we're watching Nigerian movies, we understand that Nigerians sometimes they like to speak pidgin, that language. We in the Gambia here, I think we call it broken language.
Broken English.
Yeah, it's broken English. So Gambians are not mostly fond of that language. We don't use it much. So the moment you get to Nigeria, how did you adjust to that, or don't you say that in your movies? Because the movies actually I watch in Nigeria, they really speak that language quite frequently.
Yeah.
Did you find it difficult, in speaking that language in your movies?
You know me, I want to say and promote myself, but if I put my mind on something, like I said, I want to do listen.
I
will do it.
Amazing.
So when I already got this contract to go to Nollywood, maybe 2 weeks time, I already started practicing the broken language, the broken English, that's the pidgin. You understand? So actually become accustomed to it a bit. I wasn't speaking it like the way they used to, but I can communicate with them with with pidgin. So when I went to Nigeria, you know, I stayed for a month. I stayed for a month plus. But in that 1 month, I already started speaking broken English with them.
Amazing. So we've also learned that you established Brewster, that is your own movie production. How did you start that, and how is it moving forward?
How I started Brewster is when I featured in Janjolof, you know, I knew few people who are very dedicated that they want to be actors. So people like them, you know, we are still in the same shoe. We don't have a platform to showcase our talent. So I said, why not we come together? Let's create Brewster's movie production. And they said, but who is going to lead? So everybody said that I should lead. So that was how I spearheaded Brewster's. So that's how Brewster's came about. So since then, we've been producing films. Yeah, back to back.
Was there any point in your life that you feel like, no, acting is just not for me? I have to quit.
Yeah,
it's not working.
So many times.
So many times. How did you tackle them?
I just feel like people are not supporting the way they are supposed to. A young man like me, I'm not working, but the little money that I save, I invest it in films. So they are supposed to support us by maybe, when we call for a movie premiere, that they should come in like numbers, even other. But when we post something online, they're supposed to be giving us the, people like Watson Gambia and other people and other big platform judges and others. They're supposed to be, playing our films, to give us the exposure.
Definitely.
At least if you're not getting money from these things, if you're not getting money from movie, but you're supposed to get the exposure at least. But the only people who know us at the time is our family members and people from your neighborhood, and your colleagues in the movie industry. Those are the only people that know you. Nobody knows whether you're an actor or not. So it's very disheartening. So I feel like, boy, but when you kudo try. So but kudo try at the end of the day you realize that this is something that you love doing. You cannot quit it like that. So you have to push yourself. It's a battle, you versus you against you. So go. So that was it.
We have to support them. What he's saying is very true. You don't have to give money. The least you could do is just to put them on your platform so that Gambians would follow. Gambians, we have to support. I think because even writers, we complain about the same thing. We said Gambians don't support.
Yeah.
Artists, musicians said Gambians don't support. I think the only people who would say Gambian support is footballers.
Yeah.
We definitely support footballers. And I think that's very bad. We have to support these people. It's very important. I realized that you won an award. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Was that the only award you win?
No, that's like my third award I won in 2 years.
What was your first award?
My first award was African Movie Icons and Celebrity Awards in Sierra Leone.
Wow.
December 15, 2021. So I won 2 awards at the America, in Sierra Leone, Freetown. So I won 2. So yeah, and this Nollywood Golden African Award, made it 3.
How did you win that first award in Sierra Leone? We have so many actors. For you to win that, it means he has done something special that some people are not doing. So how did you win that award?
So, when I went to Nigeria, that was in 2021. So I came back after 1 month thinking, okay, now people know me from Gambia now. So let me go and start, doing movies like I was doing. Maybe now people will support. Maybe like they would like to mingle, with us. So, but when I came, I was already deceiving myself. The situation became worse. So I told my parents, Gambia. So that was around November. I moved. I relocated to Nigeria. So when I relocated to Nigeria, I was doing films, big films in Nigeria with big actors. You understand? Legends. So I did some films and African Movie Accounts and Celebrity Awards. They recognized me and they nominated me to represent the Gambia because so many countries are there. All the countries in Africa were there. So Gambia too was there. I was representing the Gambia. So they nominated me. Boy, Gambia no lako mbalafaldi, to be honest. Gambia lako mbalafaldi. They should check themselves. Even me representing the Gambia at that time, like people were voting massively for their, for their nominees. Senegalese people were voting for their, people. Other countries were voting for. Boy, Gambia, they were not voting. It was just my family members, my friends, people that I know, some colleagues in the industry, close, close associate in the Gambian film industry. Those are the only people voting for me. I can really recall I only got 6%.
Wow.
Gambia warrant 6%. But regardless, I still won 2 awards.
Wow.
I won the Best Young International Actor in Africa 2021. And this Unfaithful Guy won the Best Student Film, in Africa 2021. Because I won by merit, not by vote. People can have as many votes as possible, but they take the quality of what you do. So that was how I won.
Again, I'm coming back to Gambian. Please, we have to support people. We have to support people like him. If we see anything like nomination, the least you could do is just to grab your phone with you. You're sitting alone. You're not working. You're not doing anything. You just nominate your Gambian. We have to support Gambians. It's very, very important. This is something people keep saying thousand times. I don't even know if the problem will solve, but it definitely have to solve. In your interview, I saw you mention something like sometimes not even the Gambia as a whole. It's not Gambian as all of us, but sometimes it's about the people within us. Like if you are in a movie production, it's about you people in the movie production. If you are in the writing, it's just about the writing part. And I think that's very important. You've mentioned that they themselves don't support one another.
Yeah.
They don't support one another. It's like they're fighting. Why did that happen?
I think it's because of envy. you know, Konante Adron, that's it, you know, because maybe you feel like they've nominated I mean they've nominated Fatmata,
Mm-hmm.
and they've not nominated Binta.
Mm-hmm.
Fatmata is in a particular production,
Mm-hmm.
so Binta is in this particular production. They've nominated Fatmata, they've not nominated you.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Fatmata, if Fatmata wins, she wins for Gambia.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Definitely.
So because they nominated Fatmata, they didn't nominate you. Anything Fatmata do, I know, Tolia. So it's always a problem. Envy, you know, enviness in the industry is killing us.
You have to stop that.
Yeah.
And like for example, if he has 10 people following him, I have 10 people following him. If I introduce my 10 people to you, introduce my 10 people. So you introduce your 10 people to me. Is that not a plus?
Definitely.
Ni more time bad block mun kada follow. More time bente block mun kada follow. Na don ko musa na more time fele. Ila fa priye follow. Afa na ta ende fa ayala more time introducing tele. Konta be manke 2020 obe bente sambala nyatola. So I think when you support Nibe movie industry, your friend or movie industry, you have to support each other. Everyone has their luck. Our lucks come in different ways, and who knows, your destiny, your good luck might be in the hands of somebody whom you help. So we really have to support one another. I've watched something about your new movie. It's called Cruel Love.
Cruel Love.
Yeah. Yes. How did you become a part of the movie?
Cruel Love, I became part of the movie.
It's doing massive because I think it hits about 16,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Cruel Love, I didn't just act in the movie, but I'm also an associate producer, or let me say a co-producer in the film. So my producer, who is pushing me in Nollywood, you know, told me that I have this particular film that I want to do. Check the script. I read the script. I said, this script will go far. She said, that's the next film she want to do. I said, why not we collaborate? Let's do it. She said, why? I said, because I want to promote Gambia in the film. So that's why if you watch the film, you see me talking about the likes of Senegambia, you know, Kunta Kinte, Burfoot, I mean, Serekunda, so many places in the Gambia. Simply because I want to use my money to put there because I want to promote Gambia.
Sure.
You know, I want people to know about Gambia as well. That's the reason why I told her, let's collaborate and do this thing. So that was how the movie came about.
And it's doing amazing.
Yeah.
Which movie was your first movie since you relocated to Nigeria?
In Nollywood, my first film in Nollywood
was
Where My Heart Belongs. I did that film with Destiny Itiko.
Destiny Itiko.
Yeah, I did that film with Destiny Itiko, official Jerry Williams, Frederick Leonard, you know, the film Lord, official Kim Paul, and few other stars that I can't record their name now, but they were part of the film. The film is a big film produced by, you know, legendary Solo Amako, who owns the film. Yeah. So that was my first film in Nollywood.
Great. You have Bruce stars in the Gambia, and as it is now, you are mostly based in Nigeria. In your absence, who handled that production?
My production manager, Aisha, Jibril Jallo, and Awa Jallo, they handle the production in my absence, but we talk every day. This is what we want, this is what we want. So we put heads together and we go. So they are the ones running the production when I'm not around. Did they produce any movie in your absence? No, they didn't produce any film in my absence, but we are doing 3 films now. We are dropping 3 films before I go. Okay, before you go, this is the part I don't enjoy listening to. I mean, Musa is a very talented somebody. I feel like Nigerians will have to pardon you for us so that you will stay here. Because I mean, we say the Gambian movie industry is not doing too much well, but don't you think if we have you here is a problem half solved? Yeah, but then, you know, what can you do so that you will stay here? What I know audiences also want to know that, because we definitely want people like you, more people like you to be here. Well, the only thing that I can do, I cannot stay in Gambia here, because Gambians do not support. Gambians are not proud of what they have. To be honest, the amount of support that I have in Nigeria, it feels like I'm at home. Wow. Last year when I returned to Nigeria, many people saw it because I posted the video online. You can go to my social media handles, you'll see the video.
Okay.
Now me, I'm arriving. My producer, legendary Raji Lawal, is an actor, big actor, A-list actor, a celebrity. They came to pick me up at the airport to show you how much they are supporting me in Nigeria. So it feels like I'm at home. When I arrived at the airport, they picked me, they took me to my apartment where I'm staying. Already, I saw my colleagues in Nollywood in my room. They got ready for a party for me, a welcome party. Gambians don't do that. Even when I come to the airport, apart from my family, nobody welcome me at the airport.
You know, Dawakundanga people like party. You know what we would do? We're gonna organize a big party for him to make him stay, to make him stay in the Gambia, because we definitely need people like you.
So even in Nigeria, sorry to cut you, but they've already given me an NIN, that is a national identification number, that only citizens, that is only applicable to only citizens. So I have voters card in Nigeria. So meaning I'm a Nigerian citizen.
Wow.
Yeah, meaning I'm a Nigerian citizen. So they are saying that I should be a Nigerian, but you know, I was born and brought up in the Gambia.
Sure.
I only left Gambia 2-3 years ago. It's not enough for me to, you know, abandon Gambia like that. In as much as they don't support, but you know, I cannot leave Gambia and be a Nigerian like that. So the best thing that I can do is, the little knowledge that I have in Nigeria, I'm having people already waiting for me at the beach. I'm teaching them about production, everything that they need to know about acting. I'm giving everything to them. Look, you need to create your YouTube channel. If you can't, give me, let me create for you. You can make money from YouTube. How? Go and do short comedy skit. Be posting it there, not just for fun. Be posting it there. Once you reach 1,000 subscriber, 4,000 watch hour, you can get to me. We can help you monetize it. Change your location. You can be making money on your own. So that's it. That's the only thing I can do for Gambians.
You are really helping. You are doing, I mean, the best he could do, he's doing it. And it's left with us now to play our part. We know that Nigerians have done so much for him, but we will still, sorry Nigerian, but we still want him back. What are we expecting from you in a few years' time? What are we seeing, Musa?
In a few years' time,
Where?
I want to build a school.
Oh, okay.
A film school in the Gambia, actually. Yeah. So I want to be doing films with Gambians, be an ambassador between Gambia to Nigeria, bringing Nigerian A-list actors to Gambia, do films with them, go to take some Gambians to Nigeria, do films. That way we can boost our film industry. And in a few years' time, I wish to be in Hollywood. That's the last level. And I'm convinced beyond reasonable doubt that I will get there.
Okay, you can create Hollywood here also. After going there,
inshallah,
you should come back and create.
Inshallah.
Yes, Musa is a very talented somebody, and then I wish we would do so much. We would do too much for him to get him stay here. So I'll tell Nigerians to just pardon us with him, and they should just allow him for us. What would be your message for those watching you right now?
Actually, I have few words that I want to say. You know, I want to say a big thank you to the CEO of Fine TV, Chekura.
Yes, my boss.
Yes, he has never given me $1 million, but he's very supportive. You understand? He's very, very supportive. Any post that I post online, Fine TV is sharing it already. And normally Fine TV is supposed to be posting news, relevant things. But any nonsense that I post, they are always posting me. You understand? And to everybody, you know, that has supported the brand, you know, we are getting bigger this 2024. This is the year of most, inshallah, because there are a lot of projects in place in Nigeria. You know, people will even find it difficult to reach me. But those that are there for me, we can only get in touch all day, every day. But if I go, it's just work until till the end of the year. So, and I want to say this to Gambians actually. Let them be supportive. Let them support people. You understand?
Sure.
Today, the crime rate in the country is becoming too much.
Mm.
You understand? There are no job opportunity for people. There is somebody that when I came, I saw him on the street smoking. He was an actor before.
In the Gambia.
Yeah, in the Gambia, smoking. You know, I told him, but why this? He said, boy, system on you corrupt boy and told Barara side. He said they are tired. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
He said, and that guy is very talented in acting, very talented in what he do.
Mm-hmm.
So people like them, he said if organize so many, movie premieres, nobody comes. You understand? Nobody comes to support him. If reach out to philanthropists, they will read this message, they will ignore.
Mm-hmm.
He said, why? So to these philanthropists as well, their money is their money. They are doing good. Mm-hmm. You understand? Mm-hmm. But if you are supporting people, don't be selective.
Sure.
Support those who deserve it.
It's not about who you know. Always.
It's not about. It's not about if I support this person, he's going to broadcast me on social media, because all these government philanthropists, 99.99%, that's what they do. Mm-hmm. They will not post. They will not support you until you post them online.
Yes.
It's not supposed to be so. Mm-mm. Fulagansa said it in his release that Ibukalaf came Makoi at something like Niba Mo Makoi la Makoi Kulu on stuff like that.
Sure.
You understand? Mm-hmm. And it's true. So it's true. This goes to the philanthropists out there. If you are supporting people, don't just be selective. Ala Oleka Mojo. Mobuka Mojo. Today, a philanthropist can see me and help me. I can turn to be an ingrate to him.
Sure.
You understand? Mm-hmm. I can be an ingrate to him. You understand? Mm-hmm. So if you want to support somebody, just support them because they deserve it. Mm-hmm. Not just let me support them because they will, post my picture online. So most of the philanthropists, that's what they do. And the Gambians, whatsoever the Gambians are doing, not just me, because me, I'm pushing myself for whether I have support or not. But me, I'm pushing myself.
Yes.
Before Gambians support me, I want to tell this thing to my Brufut people. I'm from Brufut. Mm-hmm. I named my production after Brewsters.
Okay, that's Brufut.
Yes, that's Brufut. But if I tell you Brufut people don't even support me, you'll be shocked.
That's sad.
That's sad. Mm-hmm. Brufut people don't support me. Brufut people. Even if I post something on Brufut people, they have a platform. If I post it, I have to go and say, okay, I post something. Can you guys, approve it? Mm-hmm. Can you guys approve it? So they will approve it. Except few people who support me in Brufut, the likes of Asan Mane. Mm-hmm. That's my brother. And this Asan Mane that I'm saying is also my brother. So he support me because he's supposed to support me, because he's my cousin. You understand? And few people who support me because we have some connection, we are related. But Brufut as a people, they don't, Brufut as a community, they don't support me. And I'm taking the name of Brufut, to a level that, some time ago, I even had a meeting with my parents. I said, boy, I'm not Brufut to in the production because my father.
Definitely.
They said, no, let's leave it. I said, okay. But we name our production after Brufut. Brufut is not even supportive. Our last movie premiere, John Follow, because we did a movie premiere at Team City. The hall was full to capacity. People came. But you can only count Brufut people. My family, my neighborhood people, those are the only people there. Brufut people are not there. It's very sad.
That is discouraging.
Yes, and few Brufutarians were like, was I like a movie premiere? Just I Brufut. I listened to them. John Follow movie premiere. It was in Brufut.
Okay.
But Brufutarians, only my family and my neighborhood people. Shout out to Babylon people. Anywhere I day, when I day.
Wow.
Yeah, shout out to Babylon people. Anywhere I day, when I day. So shout out to you. Apart from my neighborhood people and my family, friends, Brufut people, none of them came, at the John Follow movie premiere. And that place was full. People came all the way from Brikama to come and attend that show. Why?
That's not right.
So they say charity begins at home. Before you support other people, support your own first.
Sure.
So that's it. So let them support people. This goes to Gambian. So basically that's it about me. and any other people aspiring to be an actor, it takes time, patience, hard work, and discipline to reach the level. So let them be patient, let them be hardworking, let them have passion. So sorry, come.
Definitely. He said if you want to be an actor, you have to be disciplined, you need to have passion, and you should be hardworking. And then I'm sure if you do that, you will get to the stage he is. And brew food, Manjai, anywhere in the Gambia, I'm from Manjai, so I have to include Manjai. Anywhere you are, you have to support your own. You have to support it. People keep saying that if you don't support your own, who will? And he's very right when he said charity begins at home. And if other people outside are not even seeing the support at home, how would they come in to support? So we really have to support. It was such a pleasure. It was such a pleasure to have you here, Musa. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be on Fan TV always.
Yes.
When I came, few media houses contacted me, but I declined. If you check, I did not post any interview with any TV.
Okay.
Because many people, many TV stations actually knew that I'm around, so they sent a message that they want to have an interview with me, but I declined. Why? They were not supportive. I used to send them message, my engagement
At the time they're supposed to be.
Yeah, and my activities. None of them posted anything. So when Fine TV contacted, I said I must be there.
Sure.
So I came.
That is shout out to our
Yeah,
boss,
so
Mr.
it's always an honor to be here all day, every day.
Thank you so much for coming.
Pleasure.
Saying goodbye is always the boring part of the program, but I'm afraid this is the only thing we have for you for now. Until we see you the next time, do have a beautiful days ahead, and please be safe out there.